Welcome to Vietnam, a land where ancient traditions meet vibrant modern life. The country depicts its magic at every corner, from the bustling streets of Hanoi to the colorful ancient town in Hoi An. We visited Vietnam in December 2024, and in this video, I'll speak about how to get a Vietnam e-visa, about eSIM or physical SIM cards, money exchange, Grab and other cab options while traveling in the country, and few other crucial tips. So, let's get started. The Vietnam e-visa application process is quite simple. It usually takes around 3 to 7 days to get your Vietnam e-visa once you apply. This is the official website for applying for the Vietnam e-visa. Please avoid using any other websites because you might get scammed. Also, the amount of money that you need to pay for applying for an e-visa would be around 2200 INR. For us, we paid around 2160 INR per person. We applied in October 2024. Until and unless they change the price officially, this should be the amount that you should also pay. So if you are asked to pay more than that, please avoid because this is the official price as on October 2024, and as I mentioned, if it changes officially, then you need to pay more. So let me take you to this website. Now if I scroll down, you can see this option. You can click here and it will open a new page. Basically, they have revamped their website, so that's why it's taking us to a new page. It usually takes some time to open the new page. So you click on next here. Now here, if you don't need to click on anything, it will automatically reload for you. So once it reloads, this is where it will take you to. What you need for applying for an e-visa is a portrait photograph. The dimensions, the image details that need to be, the image guidelines that need to be followed are mentioned here. So you upload a photo here from your phone or laptop. Now you also need the passport data page photo that you need to apply here. You can just click a photo of your passport and apply. You don't need to print it or do some fancy stuff. So you click on that choose file once you have uploaded, and then of course you need to fill in these details. Now be very careful while filling these details, because if you fill some detail incorrectly, then your visa might get rejected. Now some of the important points here is that whether you need a visa for a single entry or multiple entry, right? You need to provide the date from which you need the visa approval, right? Basically your date of entry into Vietnam. Now it need not be perfect. I mean, for example, if you, for us, we were supposed to go on 19th of December, but we gave the entry date as on 18th December, and it's fine. Now another important thing, while providing your passport details, be very careful about everything: date of issue, expiry date, the passport number, right? The other thing is, when you are going to Vietnam, you might have booked an hotel. You need to provide the detail of that hotel, basically the address of that hotel. As you can see here, residential address in Vietnam. This will not be the hotel name. You also have to provide the hotel address. You can get that hotel address from Google or booking.com and provide it. For us, we only provided the hotel name at first, so they replied to us over email that you need to provide the detailed information of that hotel, so we also provided the hotel address as well. So province and city, if it's Hanoi, you can provide Hanoi. Now, intended border, gate of entry, what commune, once you click on Hanoi, you will get option to provide that. uh, Now, intended border gate of entry, basically the airport where you are landing. So we provided Hanoi, the Noi Bai International Airport. And gate of exit, for us it was Ho Chi Minh City. So if it's different for you, the gate of entry and gate of exit, you can provide that details. Now after that, you just click on this checkbox and then scroll down, and these details you don't need to provide since these are not mandatory. You just need to click on this declaration and click on next, after which it will take you to the payment page. Now you can use an international debit card or credit card to complete the payment. uh, for us, the payment was getting failed a few times, so uh, you know we had to do it twice. But yeah, I mean, no money got deducted in case of I mean, when the payment was getting failed, so it was all okay. It took some time, but yeah, once you provide the payment, they'll by the way, once you have filled this form, they'll provide you a registration code, and very important for you is to take a screenshot of that. For us, one of us basically forgot the registration code, so and there is no option of getting that registration code. Basically, for us, as I mentioned, not only did I forgot the registration code, but also I lost the email. The registration code usually comes in the email, but I lost that email also, so it was very difficult to get that registration code. But yeah, ultimately we could solve that. Coming to the SIM card option, so basically you have two options. Either you take an eSIM or you take a physical SIM card. Now for both these options, you can basically register through Klook. We also did the same but we took the eSIM option, because for physical SIM you have to get it, you have to pick it up from the airport, and since we were landing at quite late in the night, the airport store would have been closed by then, so we decided to take a eSIM. So it cost around 1200 rupees, and it was for 30 days with only data option, and it was quite good because the connectivity was great. We were actually getting connectivity even at the top of Fancy Pan. So yeah, I mean, we got good connectivity everywhere in Vietnam, so the Klook eSIM option was quite good. It was, I think the operator name was Vinaphone, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, it was a good thing to get it beforehand, because once you land there, you would need internet access to book a cab. So yeah, it's better to get it in advance. You can also buy physical SIM cards once you land in Vietnam. You will get a lot of stores in the airport, outside the airport, inside the city. So currently we are at the Calcutta International Airport. We are traveling to Vietnam, and our immigration and check-in both are complete. We are really happy about it because we really had to rush all the way to the airport. There was a lot of traffic jam and we thought we would not make it, but we did. So let's see what happens next. Hi guys, so we have reached Hanoi. This is the Noi Bai International Airport. But as you can see,
It's too crowded.
we are waiting for immigration, but the line is huge. The queues are huge everywhere. So we have reached our hotel at Hanoi. It's 4:30 in the morning. I know, right? It's quite late, but yeah. Let me tell you about the process once you land at the Noi Bai International Airport. The first thing that you need to do, if you have an e-visa, you need to stand at the immigration counter. So that will happen first. While the actual process takes around 1 minute, but the entire, I mean, I mean, if you are standing in a queue, for us it took around 50 minutes. It depends on the queue, depends on the flights that come at that point of time. But yeah, it will take around 30 to 50 minutes if I'm not wrong. After that, you will get your luggage, right? And then after that, there will be a customs process where they'll check your bag one last time before you head out of the airport. If you have if you want to, if you have currency or if you have a new global card, it's easy for you, right? You can just book a grab from the app and get into the taxi and reach to your destination. That is how we reached at our hotel. So this is our first day in Hanoi, and we were looking for places to exchange our USD, exchange currency. We looked into a lot of places. We researched in Google and understood that the gold shops here provide the best rates. So we have come to this place which is called the Jiangsan Gold Shop. So they provided good rates. For 100 USD they provided around 2565k VND, which is better, comparatively better. So we got our money exchanged from here. So in terms of money exchange in Ho Chi Minh City, this is the gate 5 of Ben Thanh Market, and outside this gate 5 of Ben Thanh Market we have two jewelry shops. One is the May Van shop, as you can see, and on the right we have the Hotam jewelry shop. They give good rates. We got our money exchanged in Hotam jewelry shop. Please note, they give you currency exchange for INR as well, so you can, although the rates will be lower, but they'll give you that. And one more thing is that in Hotam, what we saw, in Hanoi we actually got a better exchange rate. A very interesting fact what we have understood here, while it's too early to conclude that, but interesting fact is that InDrive works here. Of course Grab is there, but what we saw in Thailand, Grab is actually costlier. InDrive is much cheaper, and while we took a Grab ride today to our hotel from the Noi Bai International Airport, it cost us around $1,000. But I checked InDrive, it would have cost us around 400 rupees. So I don't know how easily you will get an InDrive here. So we will try that tomorrow and see if we can catch an InDrive. So I am currently in Hanoi. This is basically the center of the city. We have the lake that side. The Note Coffee is behind me. Just want to tell you a little bit about the transportation here. Of course, we have Grab here, we have InDrive as well. But the funny thing about InDrive is that they don't accept, even if you offer some high amount, they still don't accept. So Grab is the best option. We have Grab taxi, we have Grab bike as well. Now the thing about Grab cab is that if you are traveling as a couple, I think Grab cab or Grab taxi are is the best option. But if you are traveling alone, Grab bikes are wonderful here. They take you everywhere, and they are really helpful, approachable. We have another mode of transportation here. If you can see, some sort of rickshaw is also there, but the thing about them is that they would scam you a lot. We were in a hurry one day and we had to take that ride, a ride that would cost around 30k VND here. They actually charged me around 200k. Now since we were in a hurry, we had to take that, but I would not recommend. They basically scam you a lot, and I'm talking about these rickshaws. If you can see behind my back, these are the rickshaws I'm talking about. These rickshaws, they basically scam you a lot, so I would not recommend traveling in these rickshaws. So another thing about cabs in Vietnam, as I was mentioning, Grab is not the only option. We have other options here. I spoke about InDrive before. Sometimes what happens is you don't get InDrives because they don't accept. But what we saw was when you go for longer rides, you can check InDrive because the prices are cheaper. And we found while going to airport or for a longer ride, InDrive usually accept your request. So that is one thing. The other options for cabs in Vietnam, they have they have this ride called B. So B is also cab option. They have an app where you will get bikes and cabs both. They also deliver food like Grab does. Now it's always advisable, recommended to check prices in different apps. Check your price in Grab, check your price in B as well. There is another option called Jan SM. You can check their prices as well while booking rides, because what we have observed is we get better rates if we compare different apps. So do that. The other thing is, if you are short of cash, you can of course register your cards, international cards in these apps, most of these apps. Now if you have not registered the card while you were in India, it might be a little difficult here to register those cards while in Vietnam or while in abroad. But for that, it is advisable to use a card which sends the OTP in your email ID. If for me, HDFC was not sending the OTP in my email ID, so I was not able to register HDFC credit card or debit card in these apps since while I'm here. But there was this Neo app, a Neo card that I use. They send the OTPs in the email, so I could register the Neo international debit card in these apps. So you can try that. Thank you.